Hana years, a new day for older Americans, a time for living. Your host, Bob Barker.
Hi, and welcome to the program for and by the senior citizens of Hawaii. Today on Hana Years, we're on the Valley Isle of Maui in old Lahaina, the gateway to West Maui. And here at the depot of the Lahaina, Ka'anapali, and Pacific Railway, we join the members of the Lahaina Honolua Senior Citizen Club to take the sugarcane train to the Ka'anapali depot, where we'll board the Ka'anapali jitney for a ride to the Whalers Village Museum and lunch at the Maui Surf on Ka'anapali Beach. Mrs. Cecile Smith. Cecile, this is an authentically reconstructed train of what era?
Probably Myrtle is from 1910.
This is Myrtle?
This is Myrtle, the locomotive of today. We also have an Aka, which is about 1890 vintage.
Mm-hmm. Now, these trains originally hauled sugarcane?
Yes, not these actual trains, but this route was the route of sugarcane for Pioneer Mill for many years.
Did they have any passenger cars, or was it just freight cars?
Just cane, just cane. And I believe an occasional Sunday outing, but in a cane car.
Now, how long a trip is this?
It's approximately 6 miles each way.
How long does that take?
An hour and a quarter round trip.
How many runs do you make a day?
We make 6 runs a day. The first departure at 9:30 and the last departure at 5 o'clock.
Well, we're all very anxious to make the trip today, Cecile.
Well, you have a great crowd with you. It looks like some music. I see ukuleles.
Yes. Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
I'd like to tell you a little bit about our locomotive, the Myrtle. The Myrtle is named after a famous train from the Big Island of Hawaii that ran during the late 1800s and early 1900s. Now, our Myrtle is a replica of that Myrtle, and our Myrtle was first discovered in the carbon limestone quarries of Ohio, and it was reconstructed by the Harley Specialties of Earn, Pennsylvania, with 5 outstanding characteristics of a Hawaiian locomotive that ran the islands during the 1800s and 1900s. Our locomotive weighs approximately 26 tons. For fuel, instead of coal, we're using diesel oil number 2. We carry 2,200 gallons of water. Steam operated, this is a Porter 240 36-inch narrow gauge, and we got some 6 miles of tracks. Our coaches are the Kalakaua design coaches designed in England for King Kalakaua in the year 1881. These are replicas of those coaches reconstructed by the Keystone Light Railway of Pittsburgh. This roadbed that we're traveling on today at one time belonged to the Pioneer Mill Sugar Company and used to haul sugarcane and pineapple on this roadbed. we're transporting passengers. Now, as we go along here, this area here on your right that they're clearing out, there'll be new home sites here. They're going to build new houses here. Approaching here on your left, we have the Royal Coconut Grove of Mala, planted in the year 1827 by Ho'opili Wahine, wife of the first governor of Lahaina and the widow of King Kamehameha I. The tall trees in the area here is over 140 years old, still bearing coconuts. The younger trees was replanted in 1964 by the Lahaina Restoration Foundation. Here on your right, close to the fence here, green fruit you see on the trees here, those are the papayas over there. 9.2 miles out, directly to the left of you, that is the island of Lanai, the Pineapple Island. The island you see on your left front, that is the friendly island of Molokai. And what seems to be another island out in the distance there is still Molokai. That's the area known as Moanalua. I'll be telling you more about these islands on our way back down. Flowers you see here on your right, these are the bougainvilleas. And they come in various colors. These are the single petals. We also have the double petals here. As we go along here, the large trees you see in the area here on your right, these are the mango trees. And we have a lot of mangoes here in Hawaii. Mango season just ended about 2 months ago. We also have a lot of avocados here if you like avocados. As a matter of fact, Maui holds the record for having the largest and the heaviest avocado in the state, and this record was held since 1970. It's 6.5 pounds, one avocado. And that's a lot of guacamole if you like guacamole. As for these bright color leaves that we use for hedges here on your right, these are called crotons. Those orange-colored flowers there by the entranceway, those are the Exoria, and these white blossoms are the Plumeria. That's the Singapore Plumeria. Oh, alike no alike na eku homeo no. Ko kali kapiko na kuhivi. Mai moloka inuia hina ikavevehi. E o ino vau e pili. E kamakani e. Hey, from my Mickey, hey, goo a kalihua. Hey, come on, yeah. Hey, from my Mickey, hey, goo a kalihua. Oh, anani na hono, ahi ilani. Go killa ka ohua. O kukui ai lana kaua e ka hene vaiolo lana mahali o alike no alike na e ku home au no ko kalika piko na kuivi mai moloka inu ya hina i ka vehi e o ino vau e pili o inovao every There was a cause for their shortfalls, and I'm back with you. We're now approaching our hawk-eared trestle. This trestle here is 415 feet long, 35 feet in depth. Here on your left, this is our Kanapali Resort area. And the golf course you see here on your immediate left, this is the Par 64 18-hole executive golf course, or Kaanapali Kai golf course, designed by Mr. Jack Snyder. One of two golf courses that we do have here in the resort area. As for the homes you find situated in the center of the golf course there, those are all privately owned homes. This is Kaanapali Vista. I love a pretty Maui girl. She lives at Waikapoo with rosy cheeks and pearly teeth and lovely light brown hair. Her waist is oh so slender. Her opu too much anui. And of all the wahinis I ever beat, aloha, sweet Mariah beat them all. My love for you, wakey akano, your love for me, oh, fella no. Don't tell Mama Kula Kuli, she'll tell Papa Alui Lui, Anui Nui Filikia with me now. Anui Nui Filikia with me now. Thank you. Now as we go along here, the buildings you see down here on your left, the first building, that's the Maui Surf Hotel. Opened August 1st, 1971. Next to it, the low-lying brown buildings, that's the Whalers Village Shopping Center. That area there was also opened in 1971. Then we have the Kaanapali Beach Hotel. That hotel was first opened in 1964, and they added a new wing to it now. Then we have the Sheraton Maui Hotel, opened in 1963. He is a Maui boy, and he got what he takes. He sees a Maui girl, makes no mistake. It doesn't matter if she come from Lahaina, or Hana, or Honokauai. When they're together, he knows just how and why. Yes, he's a Maui boy, and he got real style. He sees a Maui girl, and what a smile. He's a calabash cousin of everyone, and everyone loves him, the son of a gun, this Maui boy from the Valley Isle. Yes, he's a Maui boy, and he got real style. He sees a Maui girl, and what a smile. He's a calabash cousin of everyone, and everyone loves him, the son of a gun, this Maui boy from the Valley Isle. This Maui boy from the Valley Isle.
This is Simbri Ferguson, promotion coordinator of Whalers Village Shops and Museum. Simbri, what is the Whalers Village Museum?
Well, it is a collection of very interesting buildings that resemble the whaling buildings of the East Coast and wed it with the whaling industry here on Maui. The buildings themselves are really abstractions of the whaling boats. And the museum is more or less a living museum. People walk through and see fabulous display cases filled with the artifacts of the whaling industry. We have an authentic whaling boat here, a 40-foot skeleton of a sperm whale, and fantastic 2-story tall tile pictures, all dealing with the whaling industry. A marvelous one of a giant squid and a whale having a battle, a 2-story one of prehistoric whale skeletons, and it's really a most unusual shopping and museum complex.
You said the whaling boat was an authentic one. Does that mean it was an actual boat from the whaling business?
Correct. And when you consider that this is a very small boat and that these brave gentlemen went out to harpoon the whale, it's quite unusual that they were so brave and had such a torturous duty to perform.
I guess every whale was larger than the boat then.
I'm sure they were. We see them every year, you know, here, and they are majestic creatures.
Now, what are some of the other things that are available here in the way of shops?
Oh, there is really something to do every single day for any age person. We have many kinds of apparel shops for men and women and children. We have eating establishments. We have a brand new theater, which is the first theater built on Maui in 30 years. We have a very fine art gallery, a shop that brings in the carvings on whalebone that the Eskimo and the Alaskan Indians do. We have the Kahanu shop, which has artifacts from all over the islands. Very fine bookstore, jewelry store, fabric shops, leather shops, you name it, we have it.
Simbri, thank you very much for showing it to our seniors.
It was a delightful experience for me, and I hope that they come and see us many times. Thank you so much.
president of the Lahaina Honolulu Senior Citizen Club is Mr. Giichi Okahiro. Giichi, how old is your club?
Our club is about 5 years old.
5 years.
5 years, yes.
How many members do you have now?
We have about 165 paid members and an average attendance of 135.
Well, you've grown a little bit since the last time we were here 4 years ago.
Oh, yes. When you were here, we had about 58 members, I think. Since then, we have grown to 165 paid and 135 attendance.
What kind of activities does your club have?
All our members come from Lahaina district, and they are very happy to be here at our meeting because they want to meet good friends. And some of the activities are, as you're saying, we have ukulele, the social dancing, men cooking, and
men cooking?
Oh yes, we have cooking class for men. Yes, and we have dressmaking and craft works.
How many men do you have learning how to cook?
Oh, we have about 15 men coming to our class once every Friday.
Are these men who live alone and need to learn how to cook?
Oh no, some of them are single, but most of them are married.
You think their wives are going to let them in the kitchen?
Oh yes, I think the wife will be happy to have them learn how to cook.
How often do you have meetings?
We have once every. Our meeting is on first Thursday of each month.
Now there were some people with us today from another club.
Oh yes, they're from Honolulu Club, and but they are our members also.
So they belong to both clubs?
They belong to both clubs. Yes.
Well, Giichi, it's certainly a nice fun day today.
Thank you very much.
When an old friend I happened to see introduced him to my loved one, and while they were waltzing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. I remember the night and the Tennessee waltz. Now I know just how much I have lost. Yes, I lost my little darling the night they were playing the beautiful Tennessee waltz.
visit to the Valley Isle in Old Lahaina, the gateway to West Maui, with members of the Lahaina Honolua Senior Citizen Club. Until Thursday at 2:30 and 6:30 p.m., this is Bob Barker leaving you with this thought. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you.